My name is James Dixon and welcome to my farm. This is where I live at Whangs Farm. This is where my Uncle Dave lives. We have over 650 acres and 1,000 cows out on our farm. This is where my Nana and Grandad live. It's called Whangs Farm. On a nice sunny day we can see the Isle of Man. If you look into the distance you can see St. Bees. We actually have 3 farms and the third is called Whangs Farm. In the distance you can see Whitehaven. Our family has been on the farm for over 200 years. Which means I'm the 6th generation here. This is my great-granddad, Edwin, who put all the 3 farms together. My great-granddad was very interested in grass and was a member of Grassland Society. He loved his cows and helped to bring the Holstein Friesian to the UK in the 1970s. These are the black and white cows you can see today. My great-granddad was famous for making the best silage, and people would come from far and wide to see how he did it. In these old photographs, you can see how the milking parlour used to be. I love looking at the old tractors. You can see how they cut the grass and collected the silage. This photograph shows my great-uncle John, my great-granddad, my great-nana, and on the right is my granddad William. Start my day by making my breakfast. I like lots of raspberries on my cereal. And I have a tractor cup which I fill with apple juice. I have to clean my teeth before I can go outside. I always shape my wellies to check for spiders. My pony Flamey is always hungry and she's keen to get from her stable to the field. I take Flamey with a lead rope and make sure I close the gate. We wouldn't want her to escape. Hello everybody, this is James Dixon and this is where Whangs Farm, this is where I live. And probably you can see behind me there's some wind turbines over there which generate electricity, and also next we're going to look at there's a parlour, dairy parlour where we get milk and stuff. Well, there's some calves I want to show you. So this is the little baby bull calves. That thing over there feeds them, and some of them are the little Belgian blues and the baby bull calves. This is where they get fed once, twice a day. Also, they have been ready for visits and stuff. And also in here, that's the milk powder in there, you can probably see. It goes to these things here, which they suck on these teats here, and then they get the milk, they drink it. Now I need to go up to Whangs Farm to check on the cows. This is my dog Blackjack. We just arrived and there's Blackjack, the little dog. And now we're going to go and check the baby calves and the big cows. These are the newborn baby calves and they like to lick me, you know. One's just looking my way. Look at these little calves playing. They like to hop, skip and jump. This is the calf machine where they get fed. This is the calf thing where you type the numbers and get their milk. And under here is the powder. You can probably see there's the powder. And every time they suck through here, they get the powder, which turns into milk, obviously. When the calves are first born, they need to be fed with an individual bucket. We get warm water in a bucket and make sure it is exactly 40 degrees. My job is to whisk the milk powder in and make sure there are no lumps. I help my Uncle Dave by pouring the milk into the buckets. The calves love to suck the buckets. Look how hungry they are. It's really important to keep the calf shed clean. This is my mummy sweeping up the mess. When the babies grow up, they come like that size. Then they come into the sheds, and then they get food to eat, which is like called silage. Basically, the manitou pushes it, puts the bucket, puts the silage, and it comes down here, gets the silage, puts it here, scrapes it, and border, obviously, because that's the main part. This is the milking parlour. It's a herringbone design with 24 milking stations. The red and blue pattern on the floor keeps us comfortable when we're milking. You can see the holes where they drain the water away, and it's very important to keep the parlour clean. Before we can milk the cows, we need to wipe their teeth with a paper towel. Next, we need to put the clusters on. This takes milk from the cow's udder and puts it into the tank. The computer knows exactly which cow is which. It really isn't easy as it looks, especially if you can't reach. We don't just milk in the parlour, we have 4 robots. Like, we have these, so as long as the big giant row, which say, get food, and then the little tractor comes down here and gets a silent push and pushes it, the food, for them so they can eat and all sorts. On our farm, we have 4 robots. And the cows decide when they want to get milked. This video shows the robots in action. The robot has a laser eye and can see where it needs to put the clusters. The robot is very clever and cleans the teats as well as milking the cow. The cows like to come in because they get fed with some special treat biscuits. When the robots have milked the cows, the milk needs to get to the tank. It travels into the air through some pipes, along the bridge, and into a massive silo. Our milk tanker can hold 30,000 litres. That's a lot of milk. We have got lots of machinery on our farm, and I'm going to tell you all about them. They use this tractor and it's the Keelan box. So this is the handbrake. That's forward, neutral, back, reverse, and neutral. And then this is where the driver sits. You can adjust the steering. Also, we go on this tractor to get the silage and all sorts. There's a trailer on the back that means the silage in, which took out at Whangs Farm, and they put the silage there, and that's how it all goes. So these are the pedals, brake. So that's the clutch. You want to change gear, so forwards, neutral.
Which one's the brake?
Brake is this one.
And which one's the accelerator?
If you want one brake, that one. If you want one brake, that one. If you want two brakes, both of them together. And here's the accelerator.
Very good.
Also, it just feels like I could drive it. This is the Keelan feeder. It mixes the food for the cows. It's like a giant blender. So this is the little tractor. It tows this is the strawberry. It tows that. It tows that. So thing down there. And this is the fuel. And when it tows heavy loads, it won't overtip because it has this weight on the front. This little tractor has lots of jobs, and we use it to get in and out of the sheds. The oldest tractor on the farm, and back here on the back of this tractor it's called a stitcher. The stitcher is used for ploughing in a veg patch or making a veg patch, which you can put soil in and veg in, which will make it nice and comfortable for the things to go in. So you can see the stitcher on the back. The gears are pretty complicated. Here comes the Manitou. Some people call these telehandlers. It can carry heavy loads on the bucket on the front, and you can see Grandad taking the bucket off. Watch out, Max, don't get in the way. Max is a very happy dog, even though he only has 3 legs. But that's the tractor filling up a slurry tanker. This is the big tractor, the S, and it tows slurry on the back of it, which will get the injector, put it on the ground, and then the grass will just fill up, and then the grass will grow. Silage is what we feed the cows. It is made from grass. We start by mowing the fields. You can see our big tractor with the bat-wing mowers. It's a very big job. Look how big the fields are. Next we have to route the grass with the swath turner. Look how it pulls the grass into one column. Come on, Nicky, they're catching you up. If you can look closely, you can see the seagulls following behind to look for juicy worms. The big machine is a John Deere harvester. It picks up the grass and loads it into the trailer behind the tractor. Come on, Grandad, we're going to be late. Peanut's waiting for us. Look how the field changes colour when the grass has been cut. I think Peanut must have stopped to eat his sandwiches. It takes a lot of skill to drive the tractors next to the harvester, especially when we go around corners. When the trailer is full, we take it to the pit and empty the trailer so it can be pushed up and ready to make silage. This is called buck raking. When the pit is empty, the trailer can be reversed inside the pit. The grass is very, very heavy, and the hydraulics push the trailer up to tip the grass out. I'm going to try and do some buck raking myself. It's not as easy as it looks. Help! I'm getting stuck! It's really important to make sure the cows have plenty to eat. Look how they're chomping through the food. That cheeky cow wants to climb out. This is grain and it's used to feed the cows. We need to make sure the cows are nice and comfortable. They have special cow beds called cubicles. Each cow gets to pick her own bed. And when they're lying down, they chew the cud. Watch how her mouth goes round and round. The grey powder is made from paper and keeps them nice and comfortable. Not all of our cows are in the sheds. I have to put feed into bags to take it to them. Look how hungry they are. They love the food I'm pouring into the troughs. To get the food out into the fields, we take it on a four-wheel drive buggy called a Ranger Gator. Sometimes we go out for an adventure on our buggies to look for cows. I use my binoculars to try and find them. Look at these cheeky cows climbing up the hill. They think they're mountain goats. I have my own Ranger which I can drive. It's red and it has 2 seats. The flag on top lets everybody know where I am. I use my Ranger to help get the cows in. Look how I have to chase them from the field to the parlour. I have a bit of help from the dog. Oh my goodness, I better catch up. They're all miles ahead of me. The cows all go into the collecting yard before they can go into the milking parlour. This is my dog. He's called Flapjack and he's very funny. He's a black and white collie and he's very clever. I try to teach him new tricks, but it just doesn't work. He's very fast at running. But sometimes I give him a lift with my Ranger. When he's dirty, we give him a bath. This is him shaking off. This is our veg patch, and Nana is growing hundreds of potatoes, you can see. I'll be guessing there's 200 potatoes. We have to put some of the plants in containers before we can get them in the ground. While I'm busy looking after Flapjack, Nana and Grandad are busy weeding. Look how much fun they're having. They love their veg patch. It's not all hard work on the farm. I get plenty of time to play. This is my giant paddling pool, and I can swim in it. But it's pretty chilly unless it's a hot day. I like to take my pony Flame for a ride, and of course Flapjack comes too. I like to look for mini beasts and always end the day with an ice cream. Thank you for watching my video. I'm James Dixon And you've been great.